This is a very great question because it's been on my mind for almost as long as I've started this channel on this niche. So I can tell a lot of people have been wondering exactly what do I take when I travel? What do full-time creators take? What do full-time travelers take? Pretty much when I'm traveling full-time, my goal is to be as light as possible with a Hollywood production on my back. In this video, I will be delighted to share with you everything that I take with me on these trips, and I'm gonna cover everything about that in this video, guys. So if you're a solo traveler, if you're a content creator, you're a full-time traveler, all of the above, this video will be a great fit for what you're looking for, and I'm going to share with you all my insights on everything that I take with me as a traveling content creator. Let's begin. So guys, let's just jump right into it. You guys came here to learn, and I'm going to show you exactly what you want to see. This topic is clothes. We're going to just start off with clothes first. Depending on where you go, if you travel to Africa versus Asia, is always going to be different versus traveling to Latin America to New Zealand. You need to figure out where you're going first. So for example, let's just say I'm heading to Southeast Asia, where it's typically much hotter than Latin America. I'm going to take specific type of shirts that's going to fit my trip for the week or the 2-week or the weekend warrior, however you want to do it. I typically like taking 9 to 10 shirts, and I like to dress very free when I'm traveling abroad. For a perfect example is exactly what I'm wearing right now. I like the big shirts. As of right now, the big shirt style, very content creator looking. Big shirts is also free, it's not too hot. Let's just talk about the one on the right, which is typically like a nighttime or evening shirts, and then I'll show you the left, which is kind of like an everyday type of shirt when you're traveling abroad. So here, I want you to see, like, these are very different colors. Not that it matters, but like, I like dressing in different colors. I like shirts that have personality and that can reflect my own personality. Guys, you gotta go with the linen. Always go with the linen, man. Linen is everything when you're traveling. It's kind of like a trendy thing too. Don't be afraid to wear different colors you're not used to wearing. This is also a very expensive linen shirt, and it's pink. It's the first time for me, but it works, guys. And the traditional linen, this is linen, and this is the traditional linen. Like, most people wear this to like the Middle East. Egypt is a favorite or fan favorite of mine. You can Google that, or you can go search it on Instagram. You'll see tons of people wearing this, and it's very comfy, very easy to use, very easy to pack. The quality is really great. You can get these on Temu, H&M, Mango Men, for those who've been to Europe. You can get that there too. Anywhere, as long as you got taste, it looks good, it doesn't matter, but just linen is a personal favorite of mine, and I love wearing these when I travel abroad. These shirts are typically something I would wear for like a nightlife, or even something maybe of like an excursion. It's not something I would necessarily wear in a hot day, obviously not, but these definitely reflect on yourself. These are really good colors. It's very neutral. This would be a great asset to your clothing accessories when you're traveling. Take it from me, I love wearing these type of clothes. And then these are the shirts on my left, which is typically, I like wearing like those tourist big shirts. You can buy these at the airport, you can buy these at the market. I love getting tons of these shirts because it's just very easy to wear on. If it gets messed up, that's fine, and just buy another one, they're cheap. I bought quite a few abroad, but when I was in Vietnam, I had some really good high quality shirts I got from there. This is one of my favorites I was wearing in Vietnam. So like that. That's cool. And then I got this one in Taiwan, but this is a Korean brand. Yeah, so you can see, like, ideally, during the day when I'm traveling, I love wearing these big shirts with like very free wearing pants or shorts. Typically, I don't really wear pants when I'm traveling abroad. It has to be excursion specific or like a nighttime thing. This is something I would definitely recommend. If it's not in your style, that's totally fine. Now for the pants and the shorts, which goes hand in hand, I typically take, it really depends on the destination and how long I'm gonna be. I like to take a variety of different things. So one of my favorites that I like to take recently is these all whites pants. This goes really nice with almost virtually any color, especially linen shirts. You can wear this with any linen shirt, any color. This is good for pretty much more of like events, dinners, nightlife, maybe a white party, discos, whatever you want to call it. This is something really great that has really stepped up my gaming when traveling solo. It really sets you out, but it's also on the hard side, really hard to keep clean. You know, it's really just white and anything can come on it, but this has been one of my favorites. Another is this pink short. I don't know what it is about this pink again. I bought this in Cambodia for like $4 from this knockoff H&M. I forgot what it's called, but this is one of my favorite shorts. I wore this to the Philippines at the beach. This stands out so much, man. I mean, I can't tell you, what is it called? Fat Face South Coast. Maybe you can get it somewhere. I don't know, but it has a certain style. You can wear this with like any type of shirt too, because it's like a pinkish, like a strawberry, cherry pinkish, whatever. Something like this. This is from Zara. I bought in Europe. This is just screaming Bali, screams Tulum, screams I'm a full-time creator. You know, it screams I can sell you a course, a dream. You know, a lot of gurus, you know, hippies wear something like this. This is really freeing. I love wearing this when I'm traveling because it's so light. It's great. You can just pack it and go just like that. I love one of these. You should definitely have these in your arsenal as well. And then for like pants, I typically only take like 1 or 2 jeans. I try to, you know, get different colors to mix and match my shirts. So I would probably take like a blue and then like a gray, which is not a typical color people usually wear with jeans. So something like that. Like again, it depends where you're going or how long, but I would typically take something like that with me to go. So on average, when I take shorts and swimming trunks, I would typically take 2 swimming trunks and maybe 3 or 4 shorts, maybe. So I can give you an example. The type of shorts I like to take, something that can always stand out. I love combo shorts or swimming trunks. This is something you can wear casually any day of the week, anywhere, with a cream color or a black shirt with these pineapple trees. Super light when you fold it like this. Boom, you're good to go. I believe this one's from H&M. This is another one of my favorites. It has a cream color, my favorite color, blue. You can wear this with a cream color or blue. Super light, and it pops out anywhere you go. And you just fold it like this. You're good to go. And then this is also one of my favorites I took to Hawaii. If you look at it really closely, it has like that Taco Bell 70s aesthetic to it. I love wearing this because this is just a blast from the past, you know. I love wearing it, and you can just fold it, boom, you're good to go. You can wear this with white typically, or when you're swimming, doesn't really matter, but that's how many I would take typically. And then shorts, you know, I usually go for like neutral colors, the cargos like this. Very military. I think I got this in Vietnam or something like that. Very easy. I always try to go for something very light, not something that can bulk up my luggage, because again, I'm just one person. I'm not traveling for a couple. I have to be mindful of everything that I take on. It needs to be as light as possible because dragging this stuff around really becomes tiring at a point. And other shorts too. This is really great. You can, you know, show off your legs. You can get a white t-shirt, cream color, whatever. This can be used at the beach, a resort, hotel, date night, however you want to do it. This is one of my favorite shorts too. Really, it shows off your body, your legs, and it's also very comfortable at the same time. And when you're folding it, it's like paper. This is the most essential traveling accessory, clothing accessory that I take with me every single time. When you've experienced enough flying, you know that airports and airplanes are freezing cold. So the idea of when, at least for me, when I'm traveling, especially like 12-hour flights, 15-hour flights, 16-hour flights, even 4-hour flights, whatever, you want to be as comfortable as you can. And what came to mind when I travel on these planes or at the airport, being comfortable as possible is a sweatpants combo. So let me show you. This one is an all black. I love an all black incognito outfit, you know. I was wearing this mostly during the pandemic with the black mask. I was ninja'd out. And this is great, you know. Once you see the whole fit, it's crazy. Like I'm just literally just incognito out. So this I bought from Uniqlo. You know, very comfortable, and it has the zippers, the zipper pockets, so they can, nothing comes out. Super comfortable. And a back pocket too. And then when you fold it inside your luggage, it doesn't take much space like that. Then the jacket, obviously, very high quality. It's one of my favorite. I don't even wear this anymore because I only wear it to the airports. That's how strict I am with this type of clothing. You guys need a sweatpants combo, especially when you're on the plane, when you're gonna be there for 10 hours, maybe 12, 14. You never wanna go to the plane in like a suit or jeans or shorts. You wanna be as comfortable as possible. So that's a big tip that I can tell you guys. When you're flying on these airplanes, get a sweatpants combo. You'll thank me later. There's no specific type of boxers, briefs, or underwears that I use when I travel. I typically just go to Target and buy a 12 or 6 pack at a good discounted rate, and I just pack them like that. I really like those, the ones from Target. I'm sure there's like travel specific underwear for men that other creators use. I typically don't really need that. I just like going to my local Target. And now for this topic, I want to talk about footwear or shoes. One of my favorite shoes that I just keep running back to, I'm actually on my 5th pair, is the Nike Air Maxes. These are just the best. I walk a lot, around like 20 to 24,000 steps a day when I'm abroad, and this has just been the shoe that has been the most comfortable for me. The only problem with this shoe is just this part. It kind of tears up at some points. I've taken this on volcano hikes, I've taken it to beaches, I've taken it to cities, and it just has really just done its job as far as comfort. That's all I ever look for when I'm looking for travel shoes. There are better ones, obviously, but this is the one I like the most. I believe it's like around $120. It's actually quite expensive for just a Nike shoe, almost around like Jordan prices, but this is my 5th pair, and I just keep coming back because of the comfort. Wear, you know, thong sandals. I wear these type of sandals. I bought these in Tulum, I think Tulum or Playa del Carmen, Mexico. These were more like high quality sandals. So this was about like $50 in Playa del Carmen, and this has been a really good investment since. I've worn a couple different sandals, you know, thong sandals, sandals from other brands and whatnot, but I've just really just had this one for the longest. It's really good, really comfortable. Thong sandals are also good too for like beaches, or even when you want to shower somewhere, especially like in a hostel or a hotel you're not too familiar with, you know, just to like not get like any athlete's foot or bacteria on your feet. Definitely want to take a pair of sandals with you. And this part of the video is called the outerwear, so it's pretty much everything you wear that's exterior to your body. And I want to really talk about this part because this part, again, plays depending on where you go. You may need or may not need to wear this. So for example, I went to Peru, Cusco, Lima, but mainly Cusco, and it is a very cold destination. I brought one of my jackets, but this place required, you know, a little bit more. And I bought like a poncho out there, beanie over there as well. You know, everything that you need to kind of stay warm is all in Peru. But what I'm trying to say is like destinations where it's a lot colder, I take extra jackets with me. And I want to show you this one in particular. I found this one and I love this one because it's like a raincoat, super easy to use, maneuver, super light. And the best part about this, when you're packing, this is why I bought it. I can just fold it up and boom, you have a whole jacket, light rain jacket in the palm of your hands. And I've bought like 3 hats on my trips. I bought this one, I bought these 2 in Mexico, my most recent trip. And I bought this one in the Philippines. I love hats now because it kind of fits the aesthetic I'm going for with my long hair. Before I wouldn't wear them. You don't really need a hat, but there are destinations where the sun might be beaming a lot stronger than what you anticipate. So having a hat wouldn't be bad to have. You just have to really learn how to compact your hat inside your luggage. Like I said, these are very light. I love these Velcro ones. And again, like I said, If it's not hats, you know, cooler destinations where you're probably in Argentina, you want to have like a beanie. I like these type of beanies, or these snow beanies, whatever. I like it. I bought this in Argentina. I bought this in San Francisco. This would not be a bad thing to have on your trip. Doesn't take much space, but I'll typically just take one of each. I don't need like a bunch. So I'll probably take like one hat, maybe two hats, one beanie, and one outerwear raincoat for a trip. And infinity scarves is not really a necessity. I've never taken one, but again, it depends where you're going. Maybe you're going to Iceland. This would be really good in Iceland with an outer coat, whatever. You don't have to. If I were to take something like this would take a lot of space, and I don't typically need it. But again, like I said, depending on where you're going, you may want to take a scarf or an infinity scarf. I personally love infinity scarves. Very easy to use. This one's very high quality. You can take that with you on your trip if you need to. But I think just like a beanie and a raincoat is really all you really need for one of your trips. This next topic, I'm going to talk about the toiletry and hygiene. Everything you need to know on what I take on my trips. So first thing you need is a toiletry bag. This is from Timberland. What I'd recommend, you can get these from anywhere, CVS, Walmart, or even Target. Target has really good men's section. You can buy one of these there for around like 20 bucks, something like that. As a matter of fact, I need to buy a new one myself because this one's pretty much just at the end of its course, but it's been doing its job. You need a toiletry bag, and you need one with like a lot of zippers and options to keep your toothbrush and deodorant. And then I don't use razors, I use clippers, and I keep everything in a Ziploc. So these are my clippers here. These are battery charged. These go very well. I don't have to really do much. I just keep them in a Ziploc, seal it, and then put it in my suitcase, and I'm good to go. Some people may use razors, which is cool too, but on my skin, I need clippers, and I need clippers that are electric, not battery powered. Okay, in this next section, I'm gonna talk about the electronics. This is all the electronics that I take with me most of the time. Not everything, but I'll just go over everything that I have and what I use to create my content. So starting off, this is a GoPro bag. I bought a GoPro, and it's actually pretty old. It's the 7. Yeah, it's pretty old. I've just been using it since. I should definitely upgrade on that. But when I bought the GoPro, it came with this bag, pouch, and a bunch of other accessories, which I'll get to later. And I have 3 pairs of lenses for my camera. So this is the 50 millimeter. Let me see if I can bring this closer. Oh. This is the 50 millimeter, and this is the 85. And the one I have right now is like the 20 to 70 millimeter that I'm using on this camera. For sound, I use this shotgun mic, Rode, and then I have 3 pairs of batteries with a portable charger. And then I have the DJI Mic Mini 3. I have 2 batteries with a portable charger. This is my newest drone. I love it so much. It has created so much amazing content. I suggest anybody who's a content creator or even a drone pilot to invest in one of these and beyond. It's actually a really good investment. And how I keep this safe, I put this in this Beats bag. It fits very perfectly in here, and that's how I'm able to carry it through no matter where I go. It's just carrying it like this is just subject to damage. So if you're able to find a pouch, this is actually really perfect. This is good for the drone. And then this is an adapter, international adapter. You can use it pretty much anywhere in the world. It has different types of sockets, USB, charger, ports, whatever. Definitely need to invest in an international adapter. And then with the GoPro comes this head strap. This is actually good for like tying the GoPro on top of your head for good shots like that. I've used it before in Japan for like Mario Kart racing. That is really good. And that's, again, this is my GoPro Hero 7. Should definitely upgrade in the future. This is my portable charger. I have 2. Never want to sell with 1. And this is like the hand guard or stabilizer. I don't know whatever you want to call it. It's really good in the water. It allows your GoPro to never float, never drown. So definitely invest in one of these. And when you're actually shooting, you know, you can shoot like that. That's how you do it. This is for the cell phone. You know, when I'm making cell phone content, when I want to just talk into the cell phone, that has been really handy for like professional work. This is my filters for my drone. Different occasions. I'm using one right now for the drone, but I do carry this. This the original that came with the drone is right here, and then I've used the other one for my drone when I'm ever flying during the day. And this is the DJI Mavic Pro, the first one. I don't use this anymore, and this was really heavy to take with me. This is probably the heaviest equipment I used to take with me. I don't take it no more, but this is where I keep it now. It's good to have for just ambiance. I have 3 of them. You know, this is just so heavy. I don't even mess with it anymore. I just keep it tucked away. But this is what I used to take back in 2021. I've now upgraded to a much smaller one right here, and the weight is literally day and night, so I don't really use anymore. This is the DJI mic that I use now. Really great tool for kind of just talking, creating different unique shots. I'm using one right now. As you can see, I'm wireless. I don't have to hold it. It's on my shirt and I'm talking as we speak. And this is a really good investment too. This is a Lume Cube light. This is a really good investment for like night shots or even just talking in your camera. It's super bright. I'm gonna show you an example. Yeah, this is a strong flashlight too. I've used it on many occasions. I used it in Egypt when I was hiking over there. Very useful tool. This is a Lume Cube light. This one right here is, I've had issues with internet abroad. I noticed like when you buy like internet packages, you know, I used to run my internet off of my cell phone packages abroad, but I invested in one of these, I forgot what they're called, but pretty much you can buy like a internet package at the airport and install it here, and it gives off like a Wi-Fi, mobile Wi-Fi signal. I forgot what the word it's called, but these are really good to have. And this is my gimbal. I have the RS3. And this is my gimbal. I've used it quite a few times, most recent in Vietnam when I was filming a property. This has been a game changer for stock footage or even just like mobile shots or still shots. Definitely need it on my team. And the best part about this, if you like anything you see here, everything is on my website. Every single thing that you see on this bed that I take with me, you can buy it off of my website. I have a storefront on my website. I'll put the link in the description below, or you can just, you know, go to paintyourlifestyle.com, and everything that you see here, if you're interested in anything here, you can just buy it off of my website storefront. Oh, and let me not forget this charging bank. This is super essential to travel. And I have the Inui, something like that. So let's take a look real quick. I bought this a couple years ago as well, and this has been really good for my travels. It's a little heavy, just a little bit, nothing crazy. About 74 watt hours and 25,000 million per hour. It's really good. Hasn't really done me any problems since. Let me see, I can show you something real quick. Whenever you use it, that number goes on, it goes to 100. And it does its job. There's also like a flashlight that comes with this too. I don't know how to turn it on. There it is, the flashlight. If you double click it, I think it's really cool. Really good tool, good accessory to have on your trips. And of course, just Beats headphones, nothing crazy. Whenever I'm on the plane, wherever I'm working or in a co-working space, I zone out with one of these. This has helped me a lot on all my trips. Overall, like, what do you use to pack, or what do you use to travel? How do you get around? Like, what's the most comfortable? What has worked for you? And I'm gonna show you just the 3 backpacks that I've had this entire time, what's been working for me now. So when I first started traveling, I was using the Hanes Eagle backpack. It's kind of similar to the Osprey. And this is a really good backpack. It has tons of zippers, pockets, whatnot. It's really great. I can literally store anything in here. But the problem is I don't like my backpack feeling too heavy. It gives me PTSD from like school when my backpacks are full of books. This thing can literally be anything around 50 to 60 pounds on my back, and I'm just not trying to carry all that. Even more than that. But it does serve its purpose of really putting everything that I need to travel with. I just can't bear the weight of it. It's just too much. It's just way too much. Really good secure backpack, very solid. If you're okay with the weight, that's great. That's good for you. But for me, I've tried so much to minimize everything that I need to travel, and this is not the backpack for me that I want to use while traveling. Then next, when I was in Turkey, literally backpacking countries, I invested in one of these. It's called Footwear. I don't think this is a Turkish brand, but you get the idea. Like, this is a camping backpack. I thought I could, try something different and see if it would work. So everything that I would have in my previous backpack, I would put in here. This is a great backpack, by the way. Camping backpack. Has a zipper down here. Has a open zipper here. And I use this for camping too when I was traveling Europe and whatnot. Has a, let me open this real quick. Really big pocket, and it makes room for everything. This is really great investment. I think I spent around like 60 bucks for this. I'm not quite sure, but you can put so much in here and not have it feel so totally heavy. In fact, it didn't feel heavy at all when I had it. Little side pocket here, for like money, credit card, wallet, whatever. And then this is the back of it. Really good investment to have, because I did some camping in North Africa too, and this did very well. I love it. But the problem with this one is not the weight, but when I was flying on these airlines, they were getting me for this one. I saw a lot of like other travelers, they would just go in without any problems, but I believe they're paying for it because this was taking a lot of extra space. So I remember I was heading to Colombia or something, and I took this with me. They taxed me about $100 to take this backpack as a carry-on because it wasn't a check-in, and I just couldn't do it. Like, I keep like I keep all my electronics on my back while I travel. I never check in any of my electronics on my back, so I keep it here. And each time I was flying to different countries with this backpack, I was getting taxed a lot. So I didn't want to use this anymore to travel because I didn't want to pay for the extra carry-on space. So I don't use it no more. And this is a Herschel backpack. Super simple. I've been using this since college, actually. I should invest in a new one, but I like this one because it comes with this certain pocket right here for the laptop. That's why I love it so much. So I keep the laptop in here, and I keep all my other electronic accessories in the front pocket, which is like the drone, my camera, and then I keep my pen here, which you should always have, and my highlighter here. And there's a strap on. 1, 2, and you're good to go. And this has actually been my favorite backpack so far that has worked for me. So this is a Herschel backpack. It's not the newest models, it's like the older model. I think you can find these anywhere, obviously on the website, or you can go like JCPenney, Nordstrom's. I've seen those there. They're going up for like $100 or so. I don't like the newer ones because they don't have they don't have the laptop pocket for it, and the ones that do have it, it's kind of cut in half, halfway, so it's not fully secured. So this is the backpack that has been working for me. I will check in the future if they have a new one, but so far this is what I like. This is what's been my carry-on so far. I have had no problems traveling with this backpack. In fact, it's actually my favorite because of just the straps are very secure too. So yeah, definitely, I would recommend this to you if you like, but again, find what works for you. This is what has worked for me, and I really like this backpack while I travel. Okay, so this is kind of the personal items category of the video, where I want to kind of talk about just the personal things that I use and wear on my trips as a solo traveler. The first thing you should have is obviously your passport, but did you know you could have a passport wallet? And this is one of my favorite items that I love to carry because I bought this for I think like 5 cents in Thailand, Bangkok, long time ago, 2020, 2019, something like that. And why I love this so much is because it's customizable. I have 2 pairs of these and I take it everywhere I go. As you can see, my name is right here and I have like a plane. It's made out of leather. Passport is in the inside and I carry my global entry right here and my priority pass right here and another driver's license here, you know, and I have my passport in the inside, obviously, my COVID vaccination right here. There's a bunch you can buy on Amazon, Temu, whatever, passport wallets, but it's just something to protect your passport as you're traveling, you know, because things happen. Also, it's like a wallet, you know, for your passport. Very essential, and it's one of the best parts of the accessories that I have with me while I'm traveling. And of course, the neck pillow, one of my favorites. I've had this for quite a few years now. This is really goofy, but when you're on the plane, it's essential. You will definitely need one of these. The hard part about having this while I travel is kind of making room for it. I kind of keep it outside of my luggage or tied next to my backpack. I'm not really sure. It does take up quite a bit of space, so it's a bit tricky to carry it around as you travel. Again, I don't know how long you guys are traveling, full-time travel. This is good. It just takes a lot of space. If there's anything else I would replace as of this, I can't really think of anything else, but you can buy these anywhere. You don't have to buy them from your local store. You can buy these at the airport. I think those are a bit more expensive. I've had this for a while and it's really served its justice. It's done its job as far as keeping me comfortable on the airplane. So a neck pillow is definitely needed when you're traveling. I recently started wearing, I was gonna say fanny pack, but it's like a shoulder strap bag. I got this in Taiwan and this is really high quality. I love this so much because when you're out and about, I would say, you know, sometimes you don't wanna carry everything in your pockets. You kinda wanna be as free as possible. You need one of these to just put your wallet, your money, your shades, your ID, your debit cards, whatever, in one of these and just go about your day. I actually really like this and it's a really good investment because ever since I've been wearing this, I don't have the need to kind of carry my cell phone in my pockets, my wallet, and then just make my pockets fat on both sides. Very just uncomfortable. I keep everything in this shoulder strap. And this thing has a lot of zippers and it's a lot of free space. This is one of my lights that I use for creating content for like lighting, but this light is so powerful it can be used as a flashlight. Look how small this thing is, right? Again, this is from Cube. I bought this 2020 and I've had no problems with it. And this thing can go really bright. I've used it in many production videos in the past on my channel. Again, I've used this in hiking at night. This is a good tool. You need a flashlight. And you don't want to get those big bogus ones. You don't want to get those ones that actually pierce metal or anything like that. You just want a simple flashlight that you can carry on with your trip in case anything happens. You know, sometimes some places are just too dark that you can't see. If you have an iPhone, those flashlights are good too, but I prefer this one right here. Having a flashlight is definitely necessary and a pivotal part in your arsenal when you're traveling abroad. Definitely have a flashlight when you're traveling. And one of my favorites is shades. Yeah, I love shades, man. I've been wearing shades for years. Some days you just want to like go into the beach, you want to go to the city, and the sun's kind of too strong for your eyes sometimes. Maybe you just woke up and you're already outside. Who knows, maybe you have the rooftop view. Invest in some shades, guys. You can go get some at Macy's, JCPenney, Walmart, Target. Invest in some shades. I always keep some shades with me at all times when I'm traveling. It just gives that look, and it's also just good to protect your eyes from the UV rays. And last but not least, the most important is a pen. Oh my goodness, I cannot tell you how many times I've been on a plane and I'm filling out customs information on the airplane and they don't give you a pen. Well, they're not obligated to give you a pen, but Having a pen in your backpack or in your suitcase is so important for so many situations. This pen is probably the most important tool any traveler, whether you're a couple, solo, content creator, professional, whatever, you always need a pen with you whenever you travel. Trust me. This is what I was using when I first left back in 2021, when I knew I was gonna be gone for about a year plus. This is the bad boy that I took. This is actually my third one, but just the size is what I'm trying to show. This was very good. I don't remember, I think I got this somewhere in Europe, I'm not sure, but I got this one because I knew I was gonna be gone for at least a year plus. So this is what I would take with my carry-on, my backpack, and this is actually really great. Lots of space. I mean, there's stuff in there now, so I need to open it, but this takes quite a hit when traveling abroad, because you know there are airlines that just throw it how they please, and then you know when you pick it up from the airport, the wheels are broken off. This has really done its job to be secure, and you know that goes. You can pull it like that. I think this is around like $50, I remember, something like that. I don't know, but this is something I was using. Obviously, I wouldn't take this one on like a week trip or a 2-week trip. This is something very long term, and you need a lot of clothes. You're going to be gone for a long time, so this is something I'd recommend. This is called Reaction Kenneth Cole. Very good, high quality, very durable. It can take a hit, you know, because you've seen on videos all over social media, you know, airline employees are just throwing these things how they please and they break, and you know, you never get covered. But this is something I'd recommend for long term. When I say long term, at least a year's worth. And now this one is something I don't use anymore. This was first of all gifted to me. This is the Delsley Lightweight. This is a perfect luggage you can take for like a weekend or a week trip. Nothing that exceeds more than 10 days, I would say, or even shorter than that. I don't use this anymore because when I did use it, it just didn't give me enough space to put all of my clothes for like a week. I think this is good for like a 2 or 3 trip somewhere, maybe to Mexico, Cancun, I don't know. I really tried to use this. I do love how light it is. You have a lot of options and resources inside this suitcase. Everything you need is in here. Lots of space, but not too much. Again, when I first started using it, you know, I was trying it out, and I was like, I love how compact it is, light, how much space I have to put everything, but it just wasn't enough for the amount of clothes I have and the amount of tech gear that I carry. In fact, I was forcing it. I've only really taken this to like a campaign I did in Tulum for a hotel. I shot for this hotel, the Marriott, whatever, and I've never used it again. But I think like if I were to go to a neighboring country somewhere, or anywhere for like three days or something, this would be great. I don't use it anymore, unfortunately, but I do love it. You know, it's like a quick getaway suitcase, but I don't use it anymore. What I currently use now is this suitcase luggage. It is perfect for how I like to travel. And this brand is actually called Guess, if you're familiar with it. I thought it was Gucci at first. This is perfect, just perfect. I'm gonna show you why. So if you see in here, I already have everything packed with all my clothes, my underwears, socks, and I have a lot more space to put if I wanted to put even extra stuff. But that's not the point. Again, like I said in the beginning of the video, I love traveling light as possible with the amount of tech production that I have on my back. You have all this big space right here, and again, there's so much more you can put here. Then you have the zipper here. You have your socks, underwear. You can put your deodorant, your toiletry, whatever, and then you close it. Boom, and it comes with its own key code lock. You can buy your own, of course. I have my own somewhere, and you can just Velcro it together, lift, you're good to go. But why I really like it, not only is it durable, it can take a hit, but you can also, it's a little rusty, you can also make it a walking, you can also drag it everywhere you want to go. So there'd be days where I don't want to carry this, luggage. I'm tired. I can just pull the handle up. I can just pull it up, go, and we're good to go. Just like that. And this is my favorite so far. And this is a carry-on. I've had some issues when I was flying abroad in Asia. So anywhere with United Airlines, Spirit, whatever, all these American airlines, this can be considered as a carry-on as well. So I have two carry-ons, which is my backpack and this one. I don't have to check this one in. But when I was traveling through Asia, more so in the Taiwan, Vietnam, Cambodia area, they were taxing me like crazy for this one. They were saying it's too big, and I think their planes are just too small. So this was not considered a carry-on on those airplanes, but other airplanes where it's more higher quality, I had no issues with this being a carry-on. So that's just one thing I loved about this one, considered to certain other airlines where they're just saying, no, it's too big, you can't have it on. This has been my favorite so far, and I love it. This is guess if you were considering buying it. I don't remember. This is also gifted to me as well, but it's just my favorite so far, and I love traveling with it. So if you got to the very end of this video, thank you so much for just staying with me and letting me explain how I travel as a solo traveler, and the travel gear and accessories, equipment, electronics, everything and so on. Thank you so much for getting this part of the video. If you have any questions, guys, let me know in the comments below. Again, if you were interested in any of my electronics, you can get that on my website, paintyourlifestyle.com, and you can purchase it off of my storefront, guys. With that being said, I'm going to close it out, and I'll see you in my next video, guys. Take it easy. Peace.